Hi there, it's me, Sandy, and I am here today to talk to you about 3 fragrances from Mizensir. So, if you know the brand, you know that it is the brand, I don't know if it's owned by or created by anyway, Alberto Marias, who is an amazing perfumer, just incredibly talented, and when I had heard that he was coming out with his own line, I was very interested, and then started researching them as they started becoming more available. And I have 4 here now, no full bottles. I have a 5 ml here of Mizensir Poudre d'Or, which is gold dust. I have a little bit left here of the rest of these, just enough basically to talk about. Trey Share, Luxury, and Musc Eternal. So I'll just start with that one because it's the last one in my hand. I think that the bottles are beautiful. They are so classy. I really have on my perfume bucket list to own a full bottle of Mizensir. So it's just kind of like I'm trying to figure out which one. So Musc Eternal, I'm just gonna put a little bit on of each one. Musc Eternal is straight off the bat, very much. Now remember, these are just my opinions. I'm not presenting these as like reviews so much as my opinions as just a regular perfume fan. So right off the bat, I get a lot of baby powder, as opposed to makeup powder or other kinds of powder. Iris, well, I guess that often is makeup powdery, but it's definitely a baby powder, kind of like, almost more like baby oil. Like the classic Johnson baby oil, that's what it smells like. But it's powdery, it's very clean, it's very lovely, and it just grows and becomes warmer on your skin, and that immediate baby oil powder factor kind of softens, and it just becomes a really clean, powdery, baby powdery type of musk. So, nothing that you haven't probably smelled before, but done with, just the right touch. It's really nice. That one would not be a full bottle for me, just because I've smelled it, many times. The next one is Luxury. So this one, I was hesitant about, I'll put it on my pinky, because I had read that it reminded people of Prada Infusion d'Iris or d'Iris. And it does, but it's much, it's just elevated. It is absolutely beautiful. It is luxurious. So right away, it does immediately, you're gonna think, oh yeah, that does smell like Infusion d'Iris. But as it starts to dry down, it becomes just like, I don't know, to me, Infusion d'Iris stays a tiny bit sharp. It's powdery and it's pretty, with something in it that's a little bit sharp throughout, and I do love it, don't get me wrong, I wear it often. But this one does not have that slight sharpness that I experience in the other one. And as it dries down, it becomes a little more complex, whereas I feel like Infusion d'Iris stays pretty linear. So this one would be full bottle worthy to me. And this one lasted pretty well. You're gonna hear that I am very disappointed in the lasting power of all of these, actually. I think this one lasted the best, Luxury did. The next one is Trey Share, which is just wonderful. We'll switch sides here. So Trey Share has praline in it, and I don't really remember what else. I really like this one. This is just soft. It's not baby powdery at all. It's sweet, a little bit floral. It's ambery. It's a little powdery. It's really pretty. This would definitely be full bottle worthy to me. This one didn't last very long on me either, although, well, maybe that's not fair to say. It softened really, really quickly to literally a skin scent, but then that lasted fairly well. So if you're okay with having it just be for you, like having to actually make a point of smelling it, you'll smell it for quite a while. And I'm not somebody looking for anything to project hugely or to last ridiculously long, just reasonably long, like 6 hours to me, I feel like I would expect. Now the next one to me is the most beautiful and is ridiculously, to me, short-lived. This is Poudre d'Or. This one is so pretty. I literally have said to myself several times when wearing this that this is the most beautiful opening on any fragrance I've ever smelled. That's how I feel. Oh my gosh, it is just beautiful. It has a tropical flower in it. I want to say tiare flower, I think, but it's not a tropical fragrance to me at all. I was worried about that because I'm not a huge fan of like those overt tropical flowers. This is sweet, it's delicate, it's feminine, it's powdery, it's absolutely stunning and the most beautiful opening, but it literally lasts maybe an hour. And that just makes me incredibly sad because this one is one that I would run out and buy a full bottle. And I was thinking maybe with the first 3 that I had from Lucky Scent in these little vials, I was thinking, well, maybe it's just because, you know, I can't really spray it on. But with this one, it's got a pretty good sprayer on it, so I've been able to spray pretty heavily. And it's just shocking how fast it goes away, and it's just sad to me. So if they end up making some kind of like elixir version of Poudre d'Or, or like, you know, whatever, like a stronger version would be, sign me up. I would be there in a heartbeat. They're all beautiful. I think he's a master, and this is his line, and you can tell he has taken the extra care to make these gorgeous scents. So there's some other ones I still want to smell. I will own one someday. I just trying to figure out which one's the exact right fit for me. And I might just be willing to, at some point, buy a bottle of Poudre d'Or knowing that it behaves as it does. And who knows, maybe from a full bottle, maybe it will last longer. I don't know. But anyway, those are just my thoughts on some Mizensir fragrances. I would love to know your thoughts, especially on other Mizensir fragrances, because it's not a line that up here in Oregon gets talked about a whole lot. Well, that's probably not true. With me, because no one talks to me about perfume. But anyway, I don't think there's any stores nearby that carry it for sure, so I've had to order samples in. But anyway, I hope that you found that helpful, and I encourage you to try these because they are gorgeous scents. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.